pull up, run it back, said pull up, I said pull up, said pull up, said pull up, yeah. She get to the cash when she walk, she look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk, she look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah. She get to the cash when she walk, she look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk, she look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Girl, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Hey, I'm back. So you're probably wondering where I've been, and I haven't left the country yet, if you're wondering. Like I said in the last video, I've been working on a lot of different client projects and my own personal projects. And if you are familiar with my other channel, Spirit Walk Paranormal, you can head over there and watch some recent investigations that I've done. And we just posted a new episode, so you can head over to the channel and check it out. I'll leave the link right here. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get into this video. Recently, I shot another video with my wonderful client, The Beauty Bar. They wanted to shoot a back-to-school video to promote the Beauty Bar as well as welcome back the students for the fall semester. And if you've been following my social medias, you've probably seen photos of different beauty bar shoots that I've worked on in the past. And I was just really excited to be working with the Beauty Bar again on this project. So I invited my buddy Zach to come down and shoot some BTS video and take some photos behind the scenes for me so I could make this video. So before we get into the actual shoot itself, let's talk about the gear that I used on this shoot. I used two Canon 90Ds, one with the 18-135 kit lens and another one stocked with a Yongnuo 35mm f2 lens. I also used two Nanlite Pavotube 6C, as well as the DJI RS2. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I just like using their products. I just wanted to let y'all know this is not a sponsored video. I've just always loved DJI products, and I've fallen in love with the Nanlite Pavotubes. For this shoot, we shot at two different locations. One was in the Morgantown Public Library, and the second location was at the downtown campus here at West Virginia University. Filming in the library was a challenge. We didn't have control of the overhead lighting. The walls were not a great color for filming. We were limited as far as what we could shoot because we couldn't have staff or patrons in the backgrounds of the shots. And on top of that, we also had a photographer that was also working with the Beauty Bar to go with this video. Outside at the downtown campus, it was a bright and sunny afternoon and the lighting was just perfect, so we had no issues with natural light outside. So for my camera settings for this shoot, video-wise, I had my Kelvin set at 3500 and I had it all set to 120 frames per second for filming. And after I got the Ronin balanced, we were ready to shoot. In the beginning of the shoot, I had to film each model individually because I was working with another photographer. And with the limited space that I had, there was only so many natural movements that we could do, like reaching up and grabbing a book, pulling the book off of a shelf, opening it up and looking, or just walking down the aisle. I did have some shots in my head of the girls sitting down at a table together, reading or studying, but it just wasn't feasible because I couldn't have patrons in the background. After all the individual shots, I had them all in a group walking down the aisles, each of them going off into a different aisle. So after the library shoot, one model had to leave, which was unfortunate because all of the outside shots were really, really cool. We made our way down to Woodburn Circle, where the photographer got the first run so she could take her photos while I rebalanced the gimbal. And after getting the Ronin set back up, I was ready to shoot. The scene was really simple. I had the models walk down the sidewalk and then walk into a building, capturing it from all different angles. But during the scene, one of the models had suggested that one should be fixing their hair. One pulls out a brush with the Beauty Bar logo on it. We show the product and we fix the hair with the brush, which is a great example of listening to other creative thoughts in your shoot. It really made the shoot all come together with getting the product shot in there, and it was really great for brand placement within this video. And after the hairbrush scene, we wrapped up by getting the models walking up to the building, turning around, getting a couple of different angle shots to end the video, and then I went and took some photos of the models individually, so I would have some photos for my Instagrams. Let's talk about the edit. The edit was fairly easy, even though it took me a while to find the perfect song for this, because I wanted this video to have the right soundtrack behind it. Uppity, upbeat, back to school, you're getting in the vibe, and it's for a salon, so I wanted to make sure it had that nice, airy, upbeat electronic music behind it. Now, I use Epidemic Sound for all of my videos. This, however, is not sponsored by Epidemic Sound. I just really like their service. It's very affordable, especially when I'm working on my client projects. And if you would like to sign up for Epidemic Sound, I have a referral link in the description box of this video. So once I found the song, I hopped right into the edit, and I like to keep all of my files organized in two separate folders, and in this video specifically I have a behind the scenes folder as well as a music and sound effects folder. And after importing all of the footage, I interpreted my 120 frames per second videos into 23.976 frames, or 24 frames per second. What really made this video edit go fast was just scrubbing through the clips. Being able to click on a clip, scrubbing through, finding the best part of that clip, dragging it onto the timeline, and then readjusting the length of the clip to the beat of the song. And since I didn't have to worry about audio, it made this edit go by so quick. I was able to focus on the scenes matching to the beat of the song, adding in some sound effects and a couple of video overlays to give it that extra spice. And this is the final result. So my final thoughts on this video shoot. I think this video turned out pretty well considering the time constraint that I had, especially with one model having to leave after the library scene. If there's a couple things that I could change about the video, it would be just to have more time with the models to get everyone in the shoot that was included. And secondly, the lighting. I wish that I would have brought some extra lights with some diffusion. I thought the Pavotubes would have been great since mainly the library has some big windows, but due to us being limited with space, I had to shoot down these dark alleys of books, and I wish I would have just brought extra lighting. But I think the Pavotubes did great. We had enough that I could boost exposure in post, and I made it a little bit brighter with some color correction, taking out the yellows and making those yellows and green hues on the walls a little bit more white. So all in all, I just wish that I would have had more time and I should have brought some extra lights. But all in all, it was a great video and it was a very clean, simple edit. I just want to say thanks so much for watching the video if you've made it this far. Be sure to head over to my Instagram pages if you haven't already. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out in the algorithm. Drop a comment if you want to. What was your favorite scene of the video that I made for the beauty bar? And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new content. And I'll see ya in the next one. Peace.